I appreciate First Star Logistics taking care of me with this podcast that we do every single week, multiple times a week. Now they're trying to take care of you as well. So you need to take advantage of the opportunity. If you haven't registered for the sweepstakes yet, you're missing out on a potential gold mine right around the holiday season. One prize, $3,000. How handy would that be? You could be Santa Claus to quite a few folks. No question about that. iPhone 13 is another option. Good prize right there. Dinner at Jeff Ruby's Steakhouse with me and my wife, you and a significant other, whoever that may be. Jeff Ruby's worldwide renowned right here in Cincinnati. I'm always up for a good steak, no question about that. And then we'll also I'll autograph a football, and you get 2 tickets to a Bengals home game of your choice down the stretch here as the Bengals make their playoff run. So come one, come all. You can register multiple times. The information to get it done, you'll see it right below here. Take advantage of it. You won't regret it. Time once again for In the Trenches with Dave Lapham, brought to you by First Star Logistics. And we're talking keys to the game. Raiders, Bengals in Las Vegas. Allegiant Stadium. Can't wait to see it. They say it's unbelievably gorgeous. Looking forward to it. All right, first key to the football game. Take care of the football. Ball security is what it's all about. The Raiders are +1 in the turnover department. They're 5-4. The Bengals are 5-4 in spite of being -4 in the turnover ratio. The big area where the Raiders have made their hay is in fumbles lost and fumbles recovered. They're +5 in that ratio of fumbles, which is tied for second best ratio in the National Football League. They forced 15 fumbles, tied for 5th most. They've recovered 7 of them, 5th most in the National Football League. They've only lost 2 fumbles, just like the Bengals. There's a whole handful of teams that have only lost 2 fumbles, and that's tied for the best in the National Football League. So that's going to be a big key, ball security in this football game. Minimize 3 and outs. Key number 2, minimize 3 and outs. The Bengals are amongst the highest percentage of 3 and outs in the National Football League. That's not going to cut it. Convert on 3rd downs. Stay on the field. Let your defense rest, especially 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3. Too many times in the first half of the season, the Bengals were unsuccessful picking up those 3rd and shorts. You want to be 3rd and 4 or less. You don't want to be 3rd and 4 or more. And the Bengals have not been efficient enough 3rd and 4 or less. They got to pick that up in the second half of the season and start with the Raiders. There's no question about that. Key number 3, the bookends. Block the bookends. The H-boys for the Bengals, Hubbard and Hendrickson. Hubbard has 5 sacks. Hendrickson has 8.5. 8.5's tied for, or I should say, 7th best in the National Football League. He's going against Colton Miller at the left tackle position, a very, very good football player. I'm going to be watching that matchup. Miller, Hendrickson, who's going to win that battle? So you want to basically pressure Carr and park Carr on the ground. That's where you want to park him. Get him out of the pocket, get him on the ground. You want to protect Burrow. Ndakwe and Crosby. Ndakwe has 6 quarterback sacks. Crosby has 5. And Crosby's amongst the league leaders in quarterback pressures as well. Not related to sacks, just pressuring the quarterback, getting him off the spot, making him throw the football early. Have to block the bookends. And the Bengals, the bookends have to beat the tackles and cause that pressure. Next key, explosives. Derek Carr is as dangerous as any big play threat the NFL has to offer. Plain and simple. He's got a pass play of 20 yards or more to 12 different teammates. 12. Distributes the ball and distributes the ball with big play intentions. Going to have to control that. And we know the Cleveland Browns game, the Bengals last lost, 60-yard touchdown pass to Peoples-Jones and a 70-yard touchdown run by Chubb. 2 explosives there. Joe Burrow has 9 passes of 40 yards or more, second most in the NFL. 34 passes of 20 yards or more, tied for 6th in the NFL. Ja'Marr Chase has 6 catches of 40 yards or more, tied for 1st in the NFL. 14 catches of 20 yards or more, tied for 3rd in the NFL. The Bengals are capable of big explosives as well. They have to win the battle of explosives. There is no 2 ways about that. Red zone execution. Right now, Cincinnati is tied for 7th in the National Football League in touchdown percentage in the red zone. 2 out of every 3 possessions, 66.7%, they're scoring a touchdown. That's good. But in the last 2 losses, they've had a possession in the red zone where they didn't score a point. They didn't even kick a field goal. So they have to get back on track. The Raiders, in the loss that they had to the New York Giants, they got in the red zone 6 times and only scored 1 touchdown. They've had some red zone problems. The Bengals need to get back on track. They were dynamic in the red zone when they were 5-2. In the 0-2 scheme here, they've had some issues in the red zone. Got to get back on track in that regard. And then finally, the tight end position. This is a big deal. Darren Waller, he's 6'6 plus, 250 pounds plus, and he runs a sub 4.5 40. That's the size-speed ratio that is tough to deal with. And really, in the last loss that the Raiders had, the tight end battle, the big tight end battle between Travis Kelce and Darren Waller was all Kelce in the Chiefs. And there's a big reason why they beat the Raiders as handily as they did. They're going to try to have a bounce-back game with Waller. He's got 44 catches, 494 yards on the season, and he's caught 2 touchdown passes. C.J. Uzomah, 25 catches, 5 touchdown passes. That's a heck of an efficiency ratio there. If C.J. Uzomah and the Bengals tight end position group can compete with Darren Waller in the tight end position group of the Raiders, I think that's a big key in this football game. Don't let the Raiders tight ends dominate the game. Those are some of the keys, I think, to success for the Cincinnati Bengals in this encounter with the Las Vegas Raiders. Again, can't wait to see Allegiant Stadium. It's an engineering marvel, is my understanding. The architect, he probably won some awards after putting together what he put together to build this stadium. But the Raiders and the Bengals are both 5-4. This is a huge football game. It seems like the entire league is either 6-3, 5-4. I mean, it's crazy. The NFL wants parity. They've got 2/3 of the football teams in the National Football League are all within a game of each other, it seems like. And the Bengals have 8 games remaining. 7 of those teams have a 500 record or better. And the 49ers are 4-5. They're still in the hunt. It's going to be a wild, wild ride to the finish. And it starts in Las Vegas.
At First Star Logistics, we're a very strict company that really puts the pressure on our employees. Breaks? What are those?
That's what I'm talking about, Icky. Get the body right, then the mind's right. You know,
gotta get that body right.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Become a star with a chance to earn the highest commission percentages in the industry as a freight broker agent. Check out firststarlogistics.com.